Alrighty, traders. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome to the trade show, or at least the showdown that's supposed to be taking place today with Cameron and myself. But Cameron is unfortunately not feeling well, so he's not going to be in the show today. And so I've got the opportunity to be able to go ahead and talk to you about what I do and how I do things, and share with you a little bit about the trading opportunities that are going to take place this morning. So we're going to go ahead and play some trades. We're going to talk about the market overall. We're going to talk about the dollar index. We're going to talk about the gold, just to get a quick overview of exactly what's going on with the market this morning. So I want to go ahead and find out how is everyone doing while I go ahead and get things set up right here as I look for our trading account and go ahead and open up that. Let's try that again. It looks like it's created an error, and I tried that first time. Looks like I might have a problem getting into the trading account this morning, but that's okay. If that's the case, then I'll go ahead and just let everyone know. Oh, there we go. You know, third time is a charm. All right, there we go. So got things worked up here. Let me go ahead and get into the trading account. And there it is. Okay, I'm set, ready to go. All right, traders, we're going to go ahead and look at the trade opportunities in a minute. But let's go ahead and share the screen right here. And let's go ahead and jump into some details with regards to our trade. Now, I want to go ahead and let everyone know that our YouTube channel, we do have sponsors for our YouTube channel. And so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let everyone know that one of our sponsors is ACAP, and they are based in Australia. And we've been working with ACAP for a while. We've been doing a lot of things for them, doing some recordings, not recordings, some trade shows. We've been doing some crypto fests as well. We've been doing a whole bunch of stuff for them, but they are based in Australia. If you're looking for a broker, check out ACAP. Make sure that you go ahead and mention TradersNetworkClub, but check out. All right, there you go. There's ACAP right there, and go check them out, see exactly what they do and how they do things. And so with that being said, traders, let's go dive right into the markets this morning and take a look and see what's going on right here. Let me know let me know that, let me see here. Okay, good. Everyone's coming through loud and clear. All right, fantastic. I just wanted to make sure that the sound's coming through loud and clear. All right. So with that being said, traders, let's dive into some market analysis this morning as we dig into what's going on with the market. Let's go ahead and take a look and see here. What do we have here with regards to, firstly, the dollar index? All right, so I'm going to go to dollar index in a minute right here. Oil, I'm going to take a look at oil as well. In fact, while we've got oil over here, let's take a look at oil. And let's go take a look at the daily time frame, so we can get a little bit of more of a larger perspective of what's going on. So here we go. U.S. oil. U.S. oil has got to what we anticipated to be a fourth wave correction. And so we're actually looking for U.S. oil to push higher. Now, we all know what's going on with the Feds. The Feds are obviously raising rates to try and fight inflation. Inflation's coming up much higher than what they anticipated. They've gone aggressively earlier, or they say latter part of last year. They've gone very aggressively on the rates to try to bring inflation down, but inflation is keep climbing up. Now, we know that oil prices does add to inflation, because higher oil prices, more transportation for foods and goods and all that other good stuff, that's going to drive inflation up as well. But there's a lot of other things, right? Jobs. I mean, if there's a lot more jobs being created, jobs create spending, spending creates inflation. So those are the things that the Feds are also trying to control. They're trying to control jobs. They don't want too many jobs being created. It sounds weird, right? Don't get people employed. Why? Because they're spending money. When they spend money, it drives inflation up. Especially if the retail market is actually driving their prices up because oil prices are up, and because oil prices are up, they've got to charge more for their goods. And so the more you spend, the more you drive an inflation up. So it's a vicious circle. But the end of the game is, the point we're getting to right here is that oil prices will certainly act as an inflationary issue, but at the same time, oil prices also affect what the Canadian dollar is going to do as well. And so as the Canadian dollar gets stronger and weaker, it's also going to be influenced by the price of oil, because they can only produce at a certain rate. And if oil prices go lower than that certain rate, then the Canadian dollar will take a toll. All right. So the Canadians will lose money. So we always also look at the US oil to give us sort of a concept or an idea of what we're going to be looking for and how we're going to be trading the Canadian crosses. Now, oil prices at the moment right now are range bound. We can see here on the daily time frame, we see that there's a lot of range bound trading going on right here on this chart. And with this being the case right here, now let's pull up this right here. So with oil prices trading inside this range, we know that if oil prices are dropping, what's going to happen to, let's say, the New Zealand CAD? New Zealand CAD should be going north. All right. So if that's the case, then this is how we go ahead and take a look at a trade opportunity. I'm going to go to the New Zealand CAD right here. And I'm looking at the New Zealand CAD. I'm going to go, all right, this is the New Zealand CAD. And if I look at just the structure that we have right here, and I'm going to go down to 1 hour in a minute here. But if you take a look at the structure that we have right here, the structure that we have shows us that we have, and let me go ahead and pull this up, shows us that we have a nice little, oh, hang on, what's going on here? Stop it. There we go. There. We have a nice little, and that's not little because that looks like a very thick line. We have a nice little falling wedge as price starts working its way down here. And so with the market working its way back down here, I also noticed that we have a wave structure that's in play right here. And this wave structure shows us that we have an irregular flat that drove the market to this level. Now we've got down to this 1.27 right here. And so we're expecting maybe a possible bounce back up again, also because of this pattern. Now this might just be in the short term, right? We're not talking about long term, but short term right here. And if you look at the price of, or at least the movement of the New Zealand CAD right here, this is the falling wedge that we spoke about here. All right, this is the falling wedge right here. And you can see that we are tied up between this resistance and that support right here. And so in the short term, we should see price going back up to around about what, 83.14. We're trading right there at that 84 level, which is also a very key level that the market struggled to break below over this period right here. You can see right here how many times we had the market bouncing back and forth right here, eventually breaking through, but only to fulfill a target that we noticed that the market created a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so therefore price is looking to go ahead and take out 84.40 right here. So with that being said, traders, that brings me to a trade opportunity this morning. And the trade opportunity that I'm going to go ahead into, and I'm going to go ahead and buy. Now, would have been perfect down here at around about 83.80 to go ahead and buy in. But that's okay. I don't believe that the market's going to go further down south until we have this first rally. So therefore, traders, I'm going to, in the short term, pick up a buy on the New Zealand CAD right here. So let's go New Zealand CAD. Let's go buy. And we're in. All right. Now, the spread's a little wide. You can see right here, we've probably got about a 4-pip spread at the moment right now. And so as we enter the market, we're entering a little bit higher than the top right here. All right. Now, traders, if you want to go ahead and follow the trades that we're doing right here, there's a link down below inside the description. You can go ahead and follow the link, and you can go ahead and follow the trade opportunities that we are placing here. All right. Now, let's go take a look at the next opportunity. So if the CAD is rallying, then this means that I could look at the US dollar CAD right here, and I'm going to see a little bit of a pullback. Here is the 1 hour. Here's a pullback. But I'm probably going to expect the dollar to fall a little further down south. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the 15-minute time frame. And here on the 15, because I'm expecting dollar to fall, then this might be an opportunity for me to be able to look at this as inside wave structure. And I can see that price is actually, in fact, looking to drop back down to this level, which is around about oh, sorry, my bad. This is the dollar index, not the US dollar CAD. But if the dollar index is going to weaken, this little bit of rally that we're seeing right here may just be in the short term as it goes ahead. So on the dollar, this is the dollar index. As the dollar goes ahead and corrects itself, it's coming back to retest this resistance right here. Then it's going to turn around. It's going to head back down south, down towards this target right here. So this correction move is going to be short term as it goes ahead and moves further down south for the rest of the day. Now, if that's the case, now let me go ahead and flip over to, let me actually find there we go, US dollar CAD, there we go. And this is perfect for us right here, traders. This is a perfect correction to a 618 retracement. Price is going to drop back down to 134.53. So what I'm going to do is right where it's at right now, I'm going to go ahead and look to sell. So I'm going to pull up the chart right here. I'm going to look for US dollar right here, and I'm going to go ahead and sell US dollar CAD right here. Boom, done. All right. Now this trade has gone ahead, and it should be popping up on your phone. There it is. If you've got the signals, it should be popping up on the phone. The trade ideas are coming through on the Telegram channel. That link is down below. Check it out. And so I'm selling US dollar CAD right now. Now, traders, I want to go ahead and let everyone know that, hey, if the market doesn't do what I'm expecting, which means that everything that I'm seeing right here, I'm seeing a nice little crown pattern right here. I see the market right at the right tip right here. It is expected to see price move down. Market's going to do what the market wants to do. And if I'm wrong, what's going to end up happening is the market's going to take out this high. The question is, what do I do if I'm wrong? Well, I will be looking to cost average on this, which means that traders, if I'm wrong, I will have other entries above that, which means that I'm going to re-enter again to cost average to be able to get out of my trade in profit and get the heck out of the dodge out of that trade. So we'll see how that plays out. But I want to jump on this opportunity right here. And the reason why I want to jump on this opportunity right here, because as I'm seeing the US dollar strengthen a little bit in a corrective move, this means that the euro US dollar might be doing the same thing, which means that it's rallied and it's now corrected. And now I can look for a trade on that, but going in the opposite direction, which means there it is. There's that rally. There's that dip. Let's get in. And if the market goes back down a little bit deeper right here, test these lows, I will be getting in down here. So I'll be re-entering right here, and that'll give me a bigger opportunity to the upside. Now, traders, I'm only going to chase after 20 pips. I'm not going to get greedy on this, but there is definitely more opportunity on this. All right, there's bigger opportunities. So let's take a look right here. Where am I? All right, there it is. I'm going to buy on the euro US dollar right here. There it is. I'm in. So I'm buying on the euro US dollar right now. And if I go to this right here, then that means that I would be expecting, if I go ahead and put in some fibs on this, I would be expecting the euro US dollar to chase after 1.0683. All right, at least in the short term. At least in the short term. Now, we've gone ahead and placed 3 trades. We've gone ahead and done something on the New Zealand CAD. We've bought New Zealand CAD. We've bought on the euro US dollar. We've sold the US dollar CAD. Well, that brings me to the CAD Swiss. What is the CAD Swiss going to do? Because I'm really going ahead and using what we call the family of currencies, which means CAD, Swiss, US dollar. And then we throw in the Aussie, we throw in the New Zealand dollar, commodity pairs, and then we're going to go ahead and throw in as well on the euro. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So let's take a look and see what we can do here with the Aussie CAD and the CAD Swiss. So let me go actually CAD Swiss right here first. So CAD Swiss, let's see it, traders. Again, this is a 15-minute time frame. What do you see here on the 15-minute time frame? I'm seeing that the market is range bound. But the problem here is it is range bound, and we see about a 10 pip drop right here. The upside is about 30 pips going long. So if I buy it now, which again might be maybe not the right idea, but if I buy it, that would mean that I'm expecting price to hit the support, which is only 10 pips away, hit the support, then bounce back up again. All right. Now, remember what we said about US oil. What did we say about US oil? We said US oil is also range bound. All right. This is what we picked up on the larger time frame. This is it right here. And so US oil is dipping right here. So the question here is, does the CAD Swiss go lower than what it currently is sitting at right now? So let me do some housekeeping on this chart right here. Let's dig in a little bit deeper on this. And let me go ahead and put in some support and resistance levels. Oh, it looks like around about here. All right, so there's my support and resistance level right there. So which means I've got actually a lot more movement down here based on this this 1 hour time frame. Traders, I'm going to just sell the momentum that we have right now. Sell US oil is selling off. We're going to go ahead and sell CAD Swiss. I was going to go ahead and hedge it a little bit, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and follow the trend right now, or at least the momentum right now. And the momentum that we're seeing right now is also based on the trend move, and that is the fact that we've got the market hitting resistance, hitting support right here. Now, if we see it eventually break out, let's say it doesn't go down, and I get this wrong, and the market does not break through that support and it rallies up, then again, we'll look to enter again and look for the retest of that support to take a look and see if we can get some profits out of that before going north. Maybe we need to get in a little bit more, but we're going to go ahead and trade that corrective move that we're seeing right now in the short term. A couple of things that you need to know as well, traders. This is so important right here, all right? And this is this. When you're looking at the markets and analyzing the markets, looking for some short-term opportunities, let me tell you right now, the opportunity for trading or the window of opportunity right now at this exact time may be different in 30 minutes from now. Remember that. You might be looking at the markets right now, and right now I'm thinking I'm going to be buying or selling a certain currency pair, but in 30 minutes from now, that perspective might change. It might be that the market has already moved in that direction that you were looking to trade. So let me use this as an example so it makes more sense. So like, for instance, the CAD Swiss. At this point in time, it looks like CAD Swiss is going to head down here. So the opportunity here is bearish. But in half an hour from now, the market might be all the way down here. And then guess what? Now I'm looking to buy the CAD Swiss, right? Of support. Or this is what could happen. The market could go ahead and hold at the support, even though you've sold, and bounce back up right here. And now here is a sell opportunity. Get this. Or half an hour from now, the market's broken through that resistance. And now at this point right here, you're looking to sell it back down to this support. And then what? 15 minutes after that, the market's at this support, and now you're looking to buy it going long. So you can see how intervals can change your perspective of what you're seeing and how you're going to trade that market. And I mention this a lot because there's a lot of times that I share trade ideas, and I've gone ahead and sold an hour ago on a certain currency pair, and then I'll go ahead and review the market when I'm talking to other traders and we're looking for a new trade opportunity, and suddenly we're looking to buy, and then I get those traders that saw me sell say, "But Big Dog, you sold. Why are you not buying?" Well, that was an opportunity then. I'm still going to stay in that trade until I make my profit because I've got a strategy that will apply to those conditions. But it doesn't mean that today, that this hour now or this minute, there's now not a opportunity that is in the opposite direction. So keep that in mind. It can change, and it can change really quickly. Okay. All right. Now, let's go ahead and, all right. So we've gone ahead and sold this. Let's go to Aussie. Now, Aussie is busy working its way up right here. We can also see right here that we've got good level of support right here. We got good level of resistance coming off the top right here. This is a falling wedge. We're expecting the same thing to happen like we're expecting with the New Zealand CAD, which means that we're expecting rally, right? Now, it's rallied quite a bit right now already. So getting in right now, we might be exposed to a bit of, well, we've got about 20 pips. I'd like to get a little bit more out of that. We've got about 20 pips left before we see the top right here. Now, what could end up happening right here, I need to go to the 15 right here to see this. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a look at my wave structure right here. This is what I'm going to do. You see how the market's created this wave 1 to all the way up here. So we've hit this 1.618 right here. And so price is trying to go back, and it may very well go back and test this level and then continue bullish. So this is my choice I have. I got a choice to stand aside and do nothing, or I can look to sell this back down to the support right here, but then I risk the possibility of the market not getting down here and moving back up again and missing my target, and I stay in this trade and I'm selling it right here at the top. Or I go ahead and say there's not enough profit down here, which means that if I look at this right here, I see maybe 12 pips. It's better that I go ahead and buy right here at the top. And if the market, and of course, traders, this is if I have to get in now. If I don't have to get in now, I simply just don't trade, right? But what I want to do is I want to enter a trade for you right now. So what I could do here is I could go ahead and say, I'm going to go long here. I just see maybe a 10 pip pullback right here. And then I'm going to stay in this trade and I'm going to go ahead and look to take profit. Ideally, if I can get a little bit of pullback, and even if it's 10 pips, that'll give me a better opportunity, a 50% more opportunity to profit on this trade quicker than waiting once I buy up here. Because if I buy here and the market has to pull back first, I have to wait for this to happen. This could take 30, 45 minutes, maybe even an hour. Then I'm going to have to go ahead and wait for it to extend. And that could also be another half an hour right there. Okay, so with that being the case, I'm going to go ahead and throw in this buy. And yes, I know if the markets don't move, I might have to wait a little bit longer here. So I'm going to buy on Aussie CAD right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and sum it up real quickly here. So we have at the moment right now, we have a long on Euro US dollar. We have a long on New Zealand CAD. We have a long on Aussie CAD. I believe I believe that the US dollar CAD is already paid out. Yep, we're out of the US dollar CAD. That's gone ahead and did we get in on the hold on a second, yeah? Yes, we did. And looks like we just closed out on the Euro US dollar as well. So we've closed already in this conversation already. We've closed out on the US dollar, the Euro US dollar. We've closed out, made our 20 pip profit. We've made our 20 pip profit on the US dollar CAD as well. And we're just about to, well, we're in profit on the New Zealand CAD. We're in profit on the CAD Swiss. We're in profit on the Aussie CAD. It's a great day, all right? And so traders, this is pretty simple, but it's really comes down to understanding what type of market environment that you're trading in order for you to be able to go ahead and place those trades and make good, quick profits. And traders, let's create a trading strategy that allows you to be incorrect or wrong with your initial entry, but doesn't hurt you if the market has to correct in that time that you've gone ahead and entered. So make sure that you really understand your strategy, but more importantly, make sure, traders, that you have great equity management on all your positions in all your trading so that you can withstand any sort of market cycle changes so that you can get back in the trade again and make sure that you've got enough equity to ride the wave out and to be able to have good margin levels so that you don't get what they call stopped out, which means margin called, right? You do not want that to happen to you. Traders, with that being said, and Brian's gone ahead and says, woo, we're hot. We're already closed out there. Yep, they both closed out. Fantastic. Well, there we go, Brian. We've got another trader right here says, Wolf, you go, big dog. There we go, Gary. All right. So good. I'm glad everyone jumped in on this right here and had some fun. Remember, traders, these sessions that we do is just for educational purpose only. This is not telling you what to do, but really trying to share with you what we do and how we do things. And so with that being said, traders, make sure you follow Cameron. Make sure you check him out at TradersNetworkClub.com. Cameron's doing an absolute stellar job working with his clients at Traders Network Club. Check him out. He really does a great job. He's really doing good for his clients, and they're profiting on a day-to-day basis. Check out what they call the Startup Pro membership. It is providing sessions where he goes into trading on a day-to-day basis. In fact, 4 days a week, he's with you guys, talking to you about trade, using trading tools like we've got right here to go ahead and place those trades. So check it out. It's something worth looking at. TradersNetworkClub.com. Traders, with that being said, I want to go ahead and thank everyone for coming in. Appreciate everyone being here, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.